Okay. Our speaker, Dr. A.C. Sahu, has already joined. Regarding introduction, as Dr. Sahu has already taken lecture 5, where Dr. Samuel sir gave brief introduction about Dr. Sahu sir. So I request our speaker, Dr. Sahu, to start his presentation.
Okay, am I visible to you? Is it visible?
Yes, sir, visible.
My face also visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll start. Okay, this is my lecture on thunderstorm hazard, how it is generated and what are the precautionary measures to be taken. And these are the outlines: introduction, extreme weather events, genesis of thunderstorm and lightning, devastating effects of lightning, precautions to protect life, early warning facility for lightning. We know that now due to technological development, most of the meteorological phenomena are being predicted well in advance, except thunderstorm, lightning, tornado. Because if you see the cyclone, even heat wave, cold wave, like that, the prediction can be made 2-3 days earlier. Whereas the thunderstorm, that lightning caused due to thunderstorm, and that thunderstorm forecast is not exactly forecasted 1 day or 2 day like that, but probability of occurrence of thunderstorm can be told 1 or 2 days there, but location and area, it is very, and timing, it is very difficult to tell. Only some technology developed now. Before occurrence of lightning or thunderstorm at the location, half an hour before can be predicted. Somehow the accuracy has achieved also last 2-3 years. It has been observed that only half an hour before the prediction might be correct using Doppler radar data and other lightning detection systems. So if you see, these are the natural hazards: drought, forest fire, earthquake, flood, thunderstorm, heavy rainfall, cyclone, landslide. So, and thunderstorm, lightning, all these things. So, already I told you, these are the natural hazards because due to global warming and temperature is rising, atmosphere can hold plenty of moistures, and so many meteorological phenomena can occur, and that we call it extreme weather events. Extreme weather events means it is quite in the higher side, or frequency is also high. So if you see the season in India, we have 4 seasons: winter season, pre-monsoon season, monsoon season, post-monsoon season. Winter season is favorable. Western disturbance, cold wave, fog. Western disturbance in general do not come across in Odisha, but this year we have experienced 4 or 5 occasions the western disturbance, and rainfall also observed in Odisha. Pre-monsoon actually the dangerous season, and mostly the hazardous weathers occur during pre-monsoon season. Cyclones also come, heat wave, thunderstorm, lightning, and thunder squalls. And the thunder squalls accompanied with the hailstorm, and sometimes the intensity is so high it can attain the intensity of a tornado also. And during monsoon period only we experience the flood, that is due to heavy rainfall, because heavy rainfall causes flood in river catchments. Post monsoon season we have only the cyclone, because cyclone we have 2 seasons: one in the pre-monsoon season, that is April, May, and June till onset of monsoon, the month of June, and second one in for our Odisha, October and first week of November. The cyclone season from October to December, but for Odisha it is only up to first week of November. Beyond November first week, we have not recorded any cyclone has crossed Odisha coast. Mostly, if it occurred, that will affect the Tamil Nadu coast and your South Andhra Pradesh coast, Sri Lanka coast, like that. So disaster is such that it happens suddenly, so without giving any prior notice like that, and it can cause a huge loss and casualty also, human life casualty also there. So disasters are divided 2 types: meteorological disaster and geological disasters. And meteorological disasters, so these are geological disasters, we call it natural disasters. But man-made disasters, they are nuclear explosion, gas leakage, failure of storage dam, terrorist attack, accidents. These come under man-made disasters. But what are the natural disasters? That is meteorological disaster: tropical cyclone, flood, heat wave, thunderstorm, lightning, tidal wave, cold wave, landslides. Landslide also caused due to earthquake also. It comes under geological also, and due to cyclone and heavy rainfall also, landslide can happen in the hilly terrain. And biological disaster, that is earthquake and tsunami are generated due to earthquake. If the earthquake magnitude is 7.5 or above in Richter scale, and if the epicenter falls in the bed of the sea somewhere, then there is probability of generation of tsunami. But all the earthquakes do not generate a tsunami. But however, now tsunami warning facility available in India by INCOIS, they are also provided. And earthquake also causes landslides, heavy landslides in hilly regions. So I told you many these natural disasters, but we cannot stop these natural disasters because according to different seasons it will happen. Sometimes abnormal things. This year also we anticipated December. In general, we do not experience any cyclone in the month of November, December in Odisha. Even January also do not. But last year 2021, there was probability of, but that cyclone became weakened in the Bay of Bengal or took different turn and did touch Odisha coast. So it happens to happen, but we have to make the what we call the adaptation processes and some of the precautionary measures so that we can save ourselves from the natural hazards. So it will like earthquakes and heavy rainfall and your thunderstorm lightning, it will happen. We cannot stop it because natural phenomena it will occur. And previously also it has happened. But now the technology developed, we have to make accuracy of these warnings. Before that, so if the accuracy in weather forecast and warning is provided to the general public, they can take precautionary measures and the casualty can be minimized or reduced appreciably. And according to the Bureau of Indian standard, and we can construct the houses which can protect or we can protect ourselves staying in the houses. But like cyclone, we should have a pakka house, and for the earthquake prone areas, we should have a reinforced concrete buildings. Like that, if we have, then we will not have any problems if any cyclone crosses the Odisha coast or any coast, and if any earthquake triggers in any part of India or world like that. So this is natural disasters are happening, but now if the natural disasters are occurring, it causes a huge loss and casualty and that called death toll also increases like anything. You see, in 99 super cyclone, around 10,000 people died. In 2013, there was the cloud was natural environment can cause severity in many hazards. Severity that means because due to interference of the human beings. So our this nature has environmental things have been changed, and so we are having global warming or climate change. And due to global warming, the intensity and the frequency of natural hazards have increased. That's why they are telling because we know that the incoming radiation coming from the sun is balanced by the outgoing terrestrial radiation. If this sequence is maintained, then we will not have any problem like that. The disasters will occur, but it will not reach to the extreme intensity. But due to interference of the human beings, our people, so what happens? The more greenhouse gases are generated or transmitted to the upper atmosphere, and greenhouse gases are they absorb the terrestrial radiation. That is a long wave radiation, which is heat type. What we call suggestions how to construct like that. Generally, town planners, urban town planners, they follow in urban areas, rural areas also. I think different governments, state governments, they also ocean and Bay of Bengal like that, huge loss weather. This is called shared events. So these are the extreme weather events because due to global warming, now meteorological hazards have been increasing, mostly meteorological hazards because these are called natural hazards. So extremely heavy rainfall, 994 millimeter in 24 hours. That was in Mumbai, 27 July, and cloud burst lay in 5th August 2010. Heavy rainfall, 350 millimeter in 12 hours in Laikara, in Odisha. That was 15th August, heavy rainfall 220 millimeter. That was in Jharsuguda, 15th August. Cloud burst in Jammu, 19th August 2012. 4 cyclones, Eileen, Helen, Levar, Badi. 4 cyclones for in Bay of Bengal 2013. Only Phylline cyclone crossed our Odisha coast. The rest of the cyclones either are dissipated in the Bay of Bengal or they passed other coast with a very low intensity. Unprecedented flood in Srinagar in the first week of September 2014. Unprecedented flood in Chennai in December 2015. Severe heat wave in India, particularly in Odisha in April 2016. Severe flood in MP in July 2016. Kerala flood 2018. 4 cyclones, Dai, Titli, Gaja, Pethai in Bay of Bengal 2018. Honian, Bulbul in 2019. Super cyclone Amphan in 2020. So these extreme weather events indicate that climate change has happened. or climate change has occurred. So due to climate change, so global warming has happened, and due to global warming, these extreme weather events are generated. So extreme weather events are occurring. So to understand whether climate change is there or not, so extreme weather events are the examples to understand is climate change has occurred. So earlier I told you there is balance. If you see the radiation, that is a natural global energy balance. TO means the top of atmosphere. So Earth is getting hit by two processes. 341 watt per meter square heat is coming from the sun, but the Earth is absorbing 161 watt per meter square. Another greenhouse gas is also 333 watt per meter square. Earth also re-radiating it, because whatever the radiation Earth is getting from the atmosphere and from the sun, both are being released or transmitted upward to the top of the atmosphere. So 396 is going transmitted, and 80 also evaporation, transmission transmitted, 17 by thermals. If you add these things, it is balanced. Only 0.9 is absorbed by the Earth. So it is a balance. So if this thing happened, so we will not have any discrepancy, any seasonal duration or any seasonal weather. It will not have that much of extreme, or it will not have that bad effects. But these things are unbalanced, or these things are disturbed. So because incoming solar radiation is coming, it is constant. But terrestrial radiation is going, it is not going 100% to the top of atmosphere. Some are being blocked by the greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. These greenhouse gases are carbon dioxide, methane, water vapor, nitrous oxide. These are the greenhouse gases. They are being released by different processes used by the human beings. So this is just an example. Sun heat is temperature around 6,000 degrees, maximum intensity 0.5 micron. 1 micron equal to 10 to the power 6 meter. And Earth is 300 degree Kelvin. It has maximum intensity 10. So Earth has infrared energy. That means long average. So it is a heat energy. And Sun is a visible portion within 0.4 to 0.7 micron. So these are the what we call laws applied. And this is atmosphere, troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, and thermosphere. So genesis of thunder, because thunderstorm is very important, because if you see the death as compared to other calamities or natural meteorological disasters, more people are dying by lightning and thunderstorm. Many people are dying in Odisha every year. 350 to 400 people are dying. That is average. Every year 350 to 400 people are dying in Odisha. In the whole India also around 2,500 people are dying every year. So there are so many technologies, but accuracy in forecast and pinpointing the location and time, so far also we have not achieved. So the research is going on. Well, it will be there, but somehow some of the European or American agencies, they have developed some of the lightning detection system. They can provide the data for occurrence of thunderstorm before half an hour. Thunder, that means when a hair is heated, there will be expansion. When the expansion is there, automatically sound waves will come and strikes close by and strikes it further away. Something is coming up, go down, and something going up. So that will cause the thunder. Thunder means that is a sound we are hearing. That sound due to expansion of air, due to too much hot, or air is heated. When air is heated, it is expanded, immediately expanded. That expansion causes sound. That sound is called thunder. So thunderstorms affect small areas when compared with the hurricanes and winter storms. They typically, thunderstorms is 15 miles in diameter and last an average of 30 minutes. Nearly 1,800 thunderstorms are happening at any moment around the world. Despite their small size, all thunderstorms are dangerous. Every thunderstorm produces lightning, which kills more people each year than tornadoes. Because lightning cannot be generated itself. So thunderstorms should be there. And if thunderstorms are there, and there is a maximum probability of a lightning can be generated. Thunderstorms are most likely to occur in the spring and summer months and during the afternoon and evening hours, but they can occur year around and all hours of the day. Earlier, we experienced thunder during our pre-monsoon season. What I told you, pre-monsoon means that is summer season, that is between March to June, because severe thunderstorms happen, very severe, because cloud height can go up to 15 kilometer, 20 kilometer height at that time. So the thunderstorm, the genesis will be more, and the thunderstorm intensity will be very high, and it will cover heavy rainfall, hailstorm. So many bad weathers happen during. And another also during what you call post monsoon time, it happens also, but its intensity is low, very less. But now also, if you compare the death tolls, I will show some of the slides. More people are dying during the monsoon season as compared to the summer season. Thunderstorms convective, because this is a sort of, if there is no free convection, if there is a overcast, then a probability of thunderstorm is very less, and occurrence of thunderstorm will be very less. For a thunderstorm occurring, that should be a patches cloud. Somewhere cloud will be there, somewhere clear sky is there. If the clear sky is there, it will support the convection by that way. And the clouds will be there, it will obstruct the terrestrial radiation to go up. So when someone is going up and someone is obstructed, like that, this process will support the generation of cloud. And that cloud, some mechanism required, either any low pressure or cyclonic circulation, with the, in Odisha people called cyclonic circulation or trap, something. So it will support the lifting. Or during summer season also strong heat there, then it will support. Air will be lighter. When air lighter, it will go up. If the air mass will not go up, then a cloud cannot be formed. If cloud is not formed, then thunderstorm will not occur or lightning will not be generated. So there should be some mechanism, it should lift, or automatically due to wind flow, if in the hill comes under this flow, then automatically it will lift to the hill or inward side. So when it will go up, so that will cause the formation of cloud thunder, which happens in Garo, Khasi, Jaintia hills of Assam and Meghalaya, that side. Upper level lifting. If some cloud mass is going, there should be some mechanism to remove those things. Otherwise, once it has gone, then it will be one spell of rain will be there, then it will stop. So, but during pre-monsoon season thunderstorm, so upper level lifting, post lifting, and pre-convection, these are required for lifting the cloud mass. Thunderstorm need three things, but there should be a moisture. Without moisture, cloud will not be generated. That's why from December to February, we do not have any very bad weather. Though this year we experienced 4-5 occasions, the rainfall, that is the western disturbance. But the severity was not like that. But some locations in our western Odisha districts, they experience a hailstorm also due to that. But those moistures, they are available from the Arabian Sea also, Bay of Bengal. And with the moisture, because when the air is heated over the ground during the summer period, so air will be lighter. When air lighter, that area will be vacant. So to get it filled up, the wind will blow from the high pressure regions. High pressure will be either Bay of Bengal or Arabian Sea. When high pressure, from the high pressure side wind is coming, it will have plenty of moisture. That moisture will support formation of cloud and rain. So instability will be there. Instability that means atmosphere in such a way, if you throw something, it will automatically rise. It will not come down. If stable air there, it will fall, come down. But in case of unstable air, it will go up and up. So lifting, what I told you, lift, some mechanisms like that in the earlier, pre-convection, forced lifting, upper level lifting, these things are required. Cyclonic circulation, trap, these things should be there, then the air mass will lift. If this phenomena or this type of conducive atmosphere available, then it can support the formation of cloud, and clouds also that can generate a special type of cloud called cumulonimbus cloud that will generate your thunderstorm. These thermals rise and cool at dry adiabatic lacerate. Diabatic lacerate because when air mass goes, if the air is unstable and dry because it's not saturated, then a 10 kilometer rise will be there. Every 1 kilometer, 10 degrees centigrade will decrease the temperature. 1 kilometer, 10 degree, 2 kilometer, 20 degree, 3 kilometer, 30 degree, like that, temperature will decrease. When temperature decreases, then condensation will occur, then cloud formation will be there. So like that in the first picture, cumulus stage, if you see the first picture, you see there is the air mass is going, and it is being going up and up, so all are red there. The second picture, when air mass is going, here 32 degree Fahrenheit, you see 0 degree Celsius is equivalent to 32 degree Fahrenheit, because the two scales are there, Fahrenheit scale and centigrade scale, and this is out. If you see the cloud, we have got different types of cloud: low cloud, medium cloud, high cloud. Low cloud also different, what we call branches are there, like stratus, stratocumulus, cumulus, cumulonimbus. These are the clouds. And cumulonimbus cloud is the dangerous cloud, which has the capability of generating discharge of electricity, and a lightning and thunderstorm can happen by that cloud only. Other clouds do not support for thunderstorm or lightning. So this cumulus cloud is developed here, and that cumulus cloud, if it gets favorable condition and flow availability of moisture and heating is there, then cloud will form. It is an anvil shaped. Anvil shaped means that our cobbler while repairing our boot or something they use one metal things that sides it is turned, that is called anvil shaped, and this is a very dangerous type cloud when that goes, because when the air mass is going up to 0 degrees Celsius, it is unsaturated, because it's not when 0 degrees Celsius it will be saturated. Saturated means humidity will be 100%. When humidity 100%, their air mass that will be condensed. The evaporation, initial evaporation, when that evaporation goes up, it will have condensation. Due to condensation, then your ice or snow like that things will form in the upper part of the atmosphere above 0 degrees Celsius. That snow it will go up and up, but the air resistance is such things, so it can support how much the weight will be there. Too much weight it cannot support. So automatically due to weight and the gravity of the earth, it will fall down. The black one you see it is falling, and red one it is going up. And this is a continuous process. And this process, and here in the third picture you see, third picture, the red things have stopped, because in Bhubaneswar also you might have experienced some days during this pre-monsoon period or even monsoon period also, rain will be in the Banibihar side where airport doesn't have a rain. And some days airport sides people get rain, and Banibihar side on the Nayapal side there is no rain. So because of what happens, whatever the moisture there in the second picture mature stage, that moisture is discontinued. When it discontinued, only the rain will be there. Whatever the moisture already has gone to the upper atmosphere, that will cause rain. So because the cloud mass is moving, when it reached one part like from airport to the master canteen or Banibihar side, so no moisture will be there. So automatically there will be dry, no rain. So where the downward black ones are there, those regions will get rain. Where there is no downward or no water vapor, so automatically there will be dry, no rain. So these things happen. This is the dissipating stage, and this is the cumulus stage, this is a mature stage, and this is dissipating. These are the mechanisms how the cloud is formed, and that cloud can grow higher side and it can generate lightning and thunderstorm. So in the left side, I was telling about the temperature was decreasing. You can see that here 32 degrees Celsius, 20 degrees Celsius, 10 degrees Celsius, 10 degrees Celsius per 1000 meter or 1 kilometer. That is called dry adaptive lapse rate. Here it is coming. And here your 2 degrees Celsius, condensation level starts here. Here, whatever the air mass will be there, it will be condensed. So from here it will follow saturated adiabatic lapse rate. That may be 5 degrees, 6 degrees. Earlier it was 10 degrees, so automatically it will decrease. This is called 5 degrees Celsius, 1000 meter. This is called wet adiabatic rate or saturated adiabatic rate. And here your cloud has formed, because without cloud we cannot anticipate thunderstorm or lightning. These are the phenomena how it happens, because when air mass, because I showed you in the first picture, so 3-4 slides, I have shown you the atmospheric layers: troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere. Troposphere, the temperature decreases with height. That's why all the weather phenomena, whatever you are experiencing, that is in the troposphere only. Because troposphere height, it can be 18 kilometer, 20 kilometer height in the tropical region or equatorial region. But in polar region, it's less, because depending upon the temperature, because temperature equatorial is higher and polar region is cooler. That's why tropopause height is high in the equatorial belt and low in the polar belt. Tropopause means that is a layer in between the troposphere and the stratosphere. This is a constant temperature layer. It doesn't allow anything to go up. So most of the weathers happen in the troposphere, and the temperature decreases. Initially, the dry adaptive lapse rate 10 degrees Celsius, then it 5 degrees Celsius. So due to this, the cloud formation starts. This is saturated. It becomes snow or ice. If you white clouds, what you see in the atmosphere, these are nothing but the snow or ice crystals. So here also you can see how the warm moist air is coming. Here this is a cold air, and warm moist air is gliding over the cold air and going up. And when it reaches higher, and this picture is called anvil shaped. And when it becomes too heavy and the air resistance cannot support, and the gravity supports to fall it due to gravity. So downward gravity, so it will fall down. These are the blue lines where the rains have been occurring, heavy rain, depending upon the intensity of the cloud. So the energy source from because here we have seen that there are clouds. I told you low clouds. This has many branches like stratus, stratocumulus, cumulus, cumulonimbus. But all clouds do not generate electrical discharge. So with a particular cloud, that is a cumulus cloud, how it is happening? Lightning is an electrical discharge. Where is the energy from? That is locally or globally it is coming. Let us see how it is there. An incessant phenomena of nature. It happens always at some part of the world or other. That means the thunderstorm and lightning are happening all the time, 24 hours. Not in one part, different parts of the world. So it is a component of the global electric circuit. Because earlier slide I told you that whether it is a local or global, because this thunderstorm lightning, that is a global electrical circuit which happens. So in the world somewhere or other, about 1500 thunderstorm will be active always, all the times. These thunderstorms active around the globe produce 2220 lightning flashes per second. So you can see here the lightning region. Here this is a cloud. I'll explain afterwards. This is down is negative and upper one is positive. The current is electrical current is flowing there up. So that electrical current is flowing from here, and due to fair weather, it will come down. So this is a circuit. This is a global circuit. From here it is going up, then through in the atmosphere it is taking turn, then it is again returning back. So this is it is completely the electricity what we are getting when there is light bulb, either in a transformer or somewhere, maybe state they have the grid point. So we get the electric light from their grid only, because fraction of seconds speed so high. If the power fails and when the power comes, suddenly it comes very fraction of second. Even we do not understand how much time. So similarly, also this electrical circuit is completed in the atmosphere also. As the cumulonimbus cloud, because this cumulonimbus cloud is charged, because source of lightning how? Because charge generated by the cumulonimbus cloud. I told you that cloud. Nothing on ground can cause an increased frequency of lightning incidents, because in the atmosphere only it happens. So this is the cloud. You can see how the cloud there. This is the cumulonimbus cloud, and the horizontal span it is a 0, 2, 4, 6, 8 like that, 28, 30 kilometers, and it is anvil shaped. Of all types of clouds, it is the largest compared to all clouds. Cumulus, cumulonimbus, and stratus, stratocumulus. If you see cumulonimbus cloud is the largest. Convectively, the most vigorous in atmosphere. Wind speeds are the strongest here. Presence of water in all the three phases of gaseous, liquid, and solid phases will be available or present in the cumulonimbus cloud. And this is negative and this is positive. How the current going on like that? This is a continuous process. When the potential difference is high, discharge can happen to almost anywhere. There is no terminal for discharge. A few clouds have reverse polarity. Here also like the cloud to ground lightning negative. So there's a 90%. For cloud to ground lightning positive, 10%. Discharge uniform electric is necessary for a breakdown, because that electricity will be there in the stored in the cumulus cloud, but it will be released. Then only lightning can be formed or lightning can be visible. So it requires 3 into 10 to the power volt per meter. That much of potential difference will be generated. Then only that electric current will be discharged. Then lightning can be formed. During lightning, electric field is non-uniform, and so discharge happens at lesser fields. This is cumulonimbus cloud here. This is Earth, and this is CB. This is negative, and this is positive. How it is distributed? A cumulonimbus with lightning and thunder, deep layer of a conditional unstable air is necessary to produce thunder. Because if the atmosphere is not conditionally unstable, because some part is stable, some part is unstable. Because if the air mass is going, initially it will go the dry air will last 10 degrees Celsius per kilometer, then 5 degrees Celsius per kilometer. If any unstable layer lies above, then 10 degrees Celsius per kilometer, then automatically it will go to the very height, 15 to 17 kilometer per height from the surface, and the cumulonimbus cloud can generate many things. It may be single cell, multi-cell, squall line, mesoscale, convective, complex, supercell. Sometimes we experience that from a Keonjhar district to Ganjam district, the thunderstorm occurred that we call a squall line. Keunjhar, Jajpur, Bhadrak, Dhenkanal, Cuttack, Khurda, Puri, then Nayagarh, then Ganjam. It is just Ganjam. Like that, during the pre-monsoon period, April, May, generally such type of phenomena we experience. Was major hazards to public and economy, lightning, but that thunderstorm will generate lightning, hail, microburst winds, because sometimes in the thunderstorm during March, April, May, high speed wind also we experience that we call squall. Flash flooding and tornado is also possible. In 2009, there was tornado in Rajkanika area of Kendrapara district, 31st March or something. There are multi-cell squall line thunderstorm. You see, this is a red line. This is a squall line. This is squall line. So these regions will experience the thunderstorm and lightning one by one, because if it goes, because it's not that once cloud has passed, it is stopped. Because automatically, if the moisture flow is continued by any source, either any due to wind flow from the Bay of Bengal or Arabian Sea, if moisture flow continued, then one cell go dissipated and another cell will form. So like that, it will continue for 1-2 hours like that. So here such there are cell 2, cell 3, cell 4, cell 5, like that. The cells are forming. This is a cloud only. Of all types of cloud is the largest convectivity. Severe thunderstorms during hot weather season March to May, because we generally experience thunderstorm during March to May, severe thunderstorm, because I told you there are two main seasons. One is the spring season, another is your summer season. Summer season means March to May, or sometimes in June also it happens if monsoon is delayed and that is the summer heat is continued. Then only early part of June also we experience thunderstorms. Then spring season, but monsoon period also it is happening nowadays. Because monsoon also June, July, August, September, if a monsoon is not uniform or heterogeneous, because during monsoon period is also dry and or El Nino period is like that. So then will not have a rain. Cloud formation will be there, but it will not cause rain. When rain is not there, heating is there, then probability of formation of cumulonimbus cloud, and that cumulonimbus cloud can generate thunderstorm and lightning. Ordinary thunderstorms due to in situ phenomena during monsoon period. Sometimes we call a break monsoon. Break monsoon means because monsoon period we get the rain, different processes. Because sometimes the monsoon trough lies in the foothills of Himalaya. At that time, this central India, even Odisha, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, those regions we do not get rain. But rain happens in Northeast India and Gangtok, Sikkim area, those areas, and flooding in the Northeast Brahmaputra river like that. It happens. That period we call break monsoon period. So during break monsoon period, we'll have bright sunshine and atmosphere is full of moisture. You see, during monsoon period, we experience rain, spell by spell rain. In the morning also we can get rain, at 10 o'clock rain, 1 p.m. rain, 4 p.m. rain, evening 7 p.m. rain, night rain, like that it continues. Because when rain is there, the moisture is adjusted. But during monsoon period, due to heating, the moisture itself is an infrared energy. So they will cause heating. Due to heating, what will happen? It can hold more moisture. So moisture will flow from Bay of Bengal, Arabian Sea, like that. And so again cloud will form. And that when cloud forms, because low clouds also give rain during monsoon period. When that break monsoon happens, so we'll have not cloud will be there, but there is no phenomena to lift the air mass to the upper atmosphere. When there is no phenomena to go to happen for the lifting of cloud, then automatically we call it break monsoon. And break monsoon means heat will be there and probability of formation of cloud, and that cloud may generate thunderstorms. So that's why many people die, or most of the deaths occur during the monsoon season in Odisha, even in Maharashtra also, other parts also. Minimum thunderstorm during post-monsoon and winter monsoon. That is December to February. Again, October, November also. These two periods, we do not experience maximum, very low intensity and very few number of thunderstorms occur. This is the frequency of thunderstorm in seasons. So thunderstorms, I'll show you how the thunderstorm is generated, how the cloud. This is the initial part of the cloud, small patches. If you observe in any hot day in Bhubaneswar, today also it was there. If you see small patch of cloud around 12:30 or 1 p.m. it will form. So gradually within 1 hour it will be very dangerous and intensified. You see, this is the second stage. So cloud become slightly darker. Again, it is more darker. It is more darker compared to the first one. More darker. More darker. More darker and strong also here. More darker and strong. More darker, strong. Strong. Gradually strong. So this black one you are seeing, all this is strong cloud. So we can anticipate this cloud can generate severe thunderstorm also, lightning also, hail also, heavy rainfall also, and wind speed of more than 65 km or 70 km per hour. So these are the phenomena how the cloud initial stage forming and going to the mature stage and causing the thunderstorm, lightning, rain, hailstorm like that. So this is typical charge distribution of a cumulus cloud. So cumulus cloud, if you see, upper part is positive charge, lower part is negative charge. And here, how they are getting cloud, you see, this is trees. Trees are shown here because this is a heavy air mass, cold air mass, this is warm air mass. Because air mass, separate air mass, this is warm air mass going and this is cold air mass is going to the warm air mass. Automatically it will be evaporated. Cold air mass, it will have that means it will have water vapor. So whatever when it reaches the warm air mass, touches, then it will be evaporated. So this cloud is forming. Due to evaporation and condensation occur and cloud is forming. Thunderstorm hazards, these are lightning, tornadoes, and hail, flash floods. These are the phenomena occur due to thunderstorm. So if you see the statistics, so this is a Bhubaneswar 2005, January, February, and October to December, October 26, January 2 only. March to May, 54 number of thunderstorms have occurred. And June to September, 86 numbers happened. This is a Bhubaneswar city. 2006 also you see 12 numbers only October, December, and January, February. I told you this is winter period, this is post-monsoon period. And this is monsoon period. Monsoon period we are getting 27 and June to September we are getting 70 numbers. 2010, 0, 20, 59 and 10. That means more thunderstorms are occurring during monsoon period, June to September. So Baleswar also you see 05, 09, 29, 46. In 2008, only 29 marks, these are not available. 52, 80. If you see the old data, 1952 to 80, only 2.3 average January, February, 17.7 March to May, and 49.8 June to September, October to 7.7. And if the current 5, 86, whereas average normal is 49.8, 2006, 86, 2070, and BBSR is to 59, like that. These are the normal. Baleswar normal 36.2, it happened 46, and 21.5, 29. So according to the normal, the actual occurrence is higher side. So these are the different deaths in a different disease, year-wise deaths of lightning-prone districts: Sundargarh, Mayurbhanj, Keonjhar, Khordha, Baleswar. 2010, 11, 11, 12, 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, 15, 15, 16, 16, 17, 17. These are deaths have occurred because the data I have collected from SRC office. Yes, in districts, different years. Baleswar, you see, 17, 18, 16, 17, 15. So this 17, 18 more deaths have occurred in Baleswar. And here also, Mayurbhanj also more deaths, 17, 18. And but other years comparatively, Sundargarh, Keonjhar, and Khordha also minimum as compared to, because more thunderstorms occur in Mayurbhanj districts. So because the death toll may be less as per the coastal districts, because population is densely populated because fertile land, so many industry or capital city and other developed cities are in the coastal districts. So people living also high, dense people living. So compared to this what you call your Mayurbhanj. So that's why Khordha and other places, though people are dying, but number of deaths less in Mayurbhanj, because main thing is that population is less, very jungles and like that, Chimripal like that. So very few people stay there as compared to coastal districts. So this is January, February, March to May, June to September. From June to September, more thunderstorms are occurring. March to May, then October to December, January, February. That means June to September is the vulnerable season for occurrence of thunderstorms. Generation of lightning flashes. Lightning is a huge electrical discharge. Lightning caused by rising and sinking air. Motions that occur in mature thunderstorm. In thunderstorm, I have shown the pictures of a cloud. So inside the cloud, so air goes up. Again, when it is, and the ice and crystal or the snow becomes very high or heavy, it will fall down. Again, it will go rise. So rising and sinking motion, if it is there, then probability of lightning can travel from cloud to ground. This lightning can travel from cloud to cloud also, within the cloud also, from cloud to ground. But cloud to cloud and within the cloud, it has no harm. But cloud to ground is dangerous, and our deaths are occurring or happening due to the movement of electrical discharge from cloud to ground only. In cloud discharges by far most common, always there incoming in clouds. But and with the help of in cloud discharge, now this US scientists they are able to predict half an hour before using the lightning detection system. The lightning bolt is actually a series of flashes can occur between positive and negative charge regions. This cloud to ground CG strike begins when electric volt reaches about 3 million volt per meter. When that electric field that is 3 million volt per meter, then only lightning can be generated in the cloud to ground. Lightning is a great spark of electricity in the atmosphere between clouds or between a cloud and the ground. It is a dangerous natural force. Lightning strikes can severely injure or kill workers whose jobs. If you during lightning, if you work in outside, there is probability of any casualty or any what you call injury like that. Probability there, and that's why people avoid traveling by motorcycle or auto or scooty or by walk outside or work working in the outside during thunderstorm lightning. People generally avoid. Otherwise, do not know where the lightning strike will happen. So very difficult. In general, as per our experience, in the densely populated areas or city areas, in general, lightning do not fall. It fall outskirts of the city. Lightning is the most spectacular element of thunderstorm. Lightning causes thunder. Lightning is a giant spark. A single stroke of lightning can heat the air around it 30,000 degrees Celsius. Due
Sir,
to
one
lightning,
question.
hello?
Is there any reason? Can the reason be ascribed? The lightning doesn't fall in the densely
Yeah,
populated
because
area.
the city areas, whatever, every house they have got earthing facilities and lightning detector rods like that. So it get discharged. If any lightning strike comes or electric discharge you are getting, it will be grounded. But this facility is not available in the outskirts. Even a single house, if you are constructed in the outskirts, that single house may be struck always by lightning.
Okay.
To 30,000 degrees Celsius. This extreme heating causes the air to expand at an explosive rate. That expansion creates a shock waves that turns into a booming sound, and that we call thunder. The average lightning strike is 6 miles long. The average thunderstorm is 6 to 10 miles wide. The average thunderstorm travels at a rate of 20 miles per hour, 25 miles per hour. So how the lightning happens, I will explain here. Because you see, in generally clouds, there is a snow or ice is there. So when the snow is a cloud, the air due to instability, the air mass will go up. When it will go up, it will become snow like that. But it will not that air resistance will not support. So it will be fall. While falling, it will collide with your other ice crystals or other snow pellets. So when due to collide, it will be small stones will be forming or small ice crystals will fall. That small ice crystals we call hailstones. So top of the cloud, it is a snow or a big like that. So this is a positive charge, and lower part of hailstones is a negative charge. So in generally our earth is a negative charge. But when the cloud is moving over the land due to induction, that negative charge becomes positive and the cloud is negative. So that it will have opposite polarity. Opposite point, that will be attraction. That next slide I will explain. So the sky is filled with electric discharge. In a calm sky, the positive and negative charges are evenly interspersed throughout the atmosphere. Therefore, a calm sky has a neutral charge. Inside a thunderstorm, electrical charge is spread out differently. The thunderstorm consists of ice crystals and hailstones. The ice crystals have a positive charge, while the hailstones have negative charge. The ice crystals are put at the top of the thunderstorm cloud by an updraft. Meanwhile, the hailstones are pushed to the bottom of the thunderstorm by the downdraft, or you can say gravity of the earth. Thus, the thunderstorms positive and negative charges are separated in two levels, the positive at the top and the negative at bottom. So that bottom, that's why if you get any isolated tree or any electric pole like that, around the isolated tree will have positive charge, but cloud, lower portion of the cloud, negative charge. So automatically there will be polarity, opposite polarity. So attraction will there. Next slide I will explain. So how what will happen when there is negative charge? So it is positive charge. So this will go up and this will come down. And when it is this is coming down, we call it step leader from the negative, because too much negative charges are there, it will adjust to the earth. So when it is coming to us, it doesn't come a straight way. It is zigzag motion. That's why if you see the lightning and the sound you get here, it very around some few seconds or 1 minute like that. First thing that light velocity is high and sound velocity is low. So that's why you first see the lightning, then only you hear the thunder. So similarly, when the electric cloud movements are there, so from the negative charge, it follows a zigzag motion and coming down. This is called step leader. Similarly, from the earth also, one electric current is flowing. This is a positive charge. Where they both meet, that is called return stroke. So where the return stroke happens, that will cause the region where it happens, the return stroke, there is probability of death. If it in the city or if in the outskirts or on the any vehicle or somewhere, so people die. So this is the phenomena, which is the step leader and the return stroke, they cause the death zone or lightning severity is high. Here also similarly that from the earth when going and from cloud is coming, and this point is called return stroke, and return stroke goes up. This is a positive charge going up. So it has different branches, you can see. So this is cloud to ground strokes are the most dangerous. You can see.
Sir, one question. This what you call return
stroke.
Return stroke, does it always happen?
One is coming from the cloud, lower part of the cloud. Another current is moving, that is a positive current is moving from the earth. It is going up. And from the cloud, lower part of the cloud, another current is coming, that is called, we call it step leader. The point where both meet, their return stroke starts, that is positive charge going up.
So return stroke always happen? Or?
Because return stroke always happen. Because our deaths are due to return stroke only. Because at that time it touches to the ground.
Okay.
In the outskirts or somewhere in the open area, it touches the ground at that time only. That's why it always doesn't, because all the lightning do not cause death. But do not cause death means it is not happening in the when lightning happens, nobody is there, no person or no cattle or no animal is there. So that's why death toll is not there. But probability of the return stroke area, if somebody falls below the return stroke, you can anticipate the death. You cannot, because 10,000 ampere electricity is generated. No one can save.
No, sir. You told that return stroke always happens.
But when lightning is there.
When lightning is there, every lightning coming stroke is accompanied by a return stroke.
Yeah, because return stroke means from the negative charge, one current is coming downwards.
Yes.
And that current is, we call it step leader. And similarly, simultaneously from earth also one stroke is going, or one electric discharge also going. That is positive charge. And from the cloud, ground, lower part of the cloud, negative charge coming. Where negative charge and positive meet, that point, return stroke, that will be positive charge going up. That point we call it a return stroke.
Okay, sir, got it.
These are the branches, because you see lightning is not only direct falling, it has number of branches. So one fellow is just sitting in the pole ground. So people say that lightning happened maybe 2 kilometer distance. You are seeing the small this red type, because lightning current is flowing. So if lightning returns to 2 kilometer distance from you, and there is probability of injury, you may not die, but the injury is there. So through this electric current is flowing. That's why the advice do not, if lightning or thunder happens, do not go to the open field. Hello, inside the metal cage is safe. So they are telling, if you are inside the car, inside the bus, and the doors are closed, you are safe, nothing will happen. Or inside the concrete building, it is safe also, nothing will happen, your life is safe. Because if the electrical discharge is there, it will flow over the car only, top of the car, around that, it will not have any. But motorcycle, some people have believed that it is a rubber, so insulator type. So because the rubber will not support that person, what we call scooty or motorcycle people, their death is probably that if he return, they fall under return stroke. So this is a bus. Inside your vehicle is actually a safe place. Do not touch the metal parts, because while going and sitting inside the vehicle, you sit but do not touch the body. When the step leader charge is approaching, you might give a positive streamers. Do not be the lightning conduit, get inside during third, because the hairs are straight. So much heat is generated. You see the sand is it melted and formed a vulgarities type. This is sand only. Due to too much hot, it is melted and joined. And this is the, you see this type of things if you see, that means when the pressure, because the thunderstorm happens, when the during thunderstorm, the pressure falls, and the pressure so falls within a fraction of second, maybe 5 to 10 minutes, and that prediction is not possible. Fraction of a second, the pressure will fall. Very low, for 10 to 15 millibar pressure will fall. So when the pressure falls from the cloud, one elephant trunk type, one branch will come down. Like that, we call it trunk type. So this is called tornado. If this type of phenomena is not there, we cannot identify that thunderstorm is a tornado. We call it severe thunderstorm. If this type of picture you see in the sky, then we call it tornado. But it happens on the land. If it's on the land, we call it tornado. If it on the, this is also on the land also. Because tornadoes in our region, very rare. Okay, I told you 2009, in Rajkoni Karika one happened tornado. But in America, 500 to 600 tornadoes happen every year. So that's why they have got Doppler radar network every 20-40 kilometer distance. So with the Doppler radar, they will get the information from their meteorological department that where it is moving like that, because people cannot stop their work. They are going on the road. So every vehicle, they have GPS and all the information system facility. They will get the information. Tornado is approaching to that area. So they will away from that area. When it is left that area, then they will move like that.
Sir, what is there inside this trunk so that it makes the color look like that?
Because that pressure is like the region where it falls. So any vehicle or heavy, even truck also, it can suck up to go up. Sometimes we hear
sir,
about
no. Sir, I am telling the color of the trunk of this
color will that shape will be like an elephant trunk.
And then what is there inside that trunk? What is that trunk made up of?
Too much water vapor.
Water vapor.
This is a cloud only. Okay. Too much water vapor, because due to pressure fall in the ground, so one cloud water vapor coming down like the shape of a trunk. That is elephant. And if it happens on the water body, either in the river or the sea or pond, we call it water spout. But in the land, it happens, that called tornado, and in the water body, it is called water spout. Same phenomenon. This is a hell size. Lightning hazards. So the lightning never strikes twice, because people have believed that in the morning if lightning is there, afternoon there will be no lightning. It's not like that. Due to global warming, lightning also happen also 2-3 times in a day. Very tall buildings have been struck several times in the same storm by lightning. So,
sir, one thing. Actually, I belong to Rajkanika area. Rajkanika. I know that one. I had it. I have not
2009
seen it.
Actually, 31st March 2009.
One tractor standing on the road was lifted off.
Because I told you, that sometimes you hear about the fish rain. That tornado sometimes from the river, water spout falls in the river or pond, whatever, whoever maybe they are fish or whatever, they will suck to the upper atmosphere. When it will go away, it will fall down again. Okay. That's why it's called fish rain. And similarly, tractor also, your truck also, and human being also, if they come under that tornado position, then they can suck to the top of the atmosphere. After some time, they will fall. And some distance, by that time, cloud has moved. Same location, they may not fall, little distance. So many people think that during a thunderstorm, it is better to seek shelter under tall trees. So in our village area, if any cloud people, farmers, they see that cloud is coming or something. Even the cattle boy, and they will go nearby the tree somewhere, and they will take shelter under the tree. That's why at a time 30, 40 cattle die, and that boy also sometimes die, and many farmers also die because they are not aware. This is single tree can cause such type of hazard. In fact, trees are more likely to be struck by lightning. Heat exceeds 30,000 degrees Celsius, 5 times hotter than the surface of the sun. 90,000 miles a second, volt is 1 to 2 wide. Thunder shock created. Thunder is always associated with the lightning. When lightning is there, you will hear thunder. Lightning strikes here 100 times each second. Average flash will light a 100-watt bulb for 3 months. But there are some scientists that are trying. So lightning, so much electricity generated. If it can be stored, that can be used, but it's not possible because at what time in which place it will happen, very difficult to predict. And we should have some equipment there to store the thing, but it may not be possible. And in USA also they have tried, they are not able to. Lightning is the largest killer than storms and floods. Some areas are struck by lightning more often than others. Because recently some news came, the USA also lightning death tolls reduced to 5 or 10 like that. Because now this in India, our poor country, because our agricultural things, we depend upon the human, because for agriculture, people, so work. But in developed countries, Western countries, they do not use the human beings. They are mechanized. The machine is doing there. That's why death toll reduced. Some areas are struck by lightning more often than others. District Moribund's elevated ground is a prime example. Direct strike, lightning, it can directly hit also from side flash also, conducted current also, step voltage, secondary. Different ways it happens. Not we have believed. Recently, when somebody from told me from Calcutta, he telephoned me. So they were in the room. One light, they found that it came through their window and went through that door. People they have seen the light, and some 3-4 people were there. They little got injured, but nobody died, but injured. That means due to lightning, this thing happened. Horizontally also it moved. Fallen wires, electric fires, forest fires, this thing happens. So the forest fires also can caused due to lightning. Moisture provides a conductive path that could result in death. Never work with the wet tools or clothing, remover, jewelry like that. They are telling if you go outside for any agriculture purpose, these ladies, they should not wear the jewelries. Death by ground conduction, a person standing on this door, this is hand on the top of the frame died and wearing destroyed. Because one person standing inside his house, but his hand was outside. That's why he died, and the electrical wiring also damaged. Lightning hit a tree 10 meters away. This is Qutub Minar. The 4th level of Qutub Minar was destroyed by lightning in AD 1326 and 1368. And one lady, that's maybe from Kerala, so she was inside the house, her house. So it was a lightning struck, her blouse already burnt. This is a tree damaged and also electrical cables damaged. And that lady got burning on her neck due to lightning. And this is a necklace. She was wearing the necklace. It has been piece. And the cables are damaged. Lightning safety, because these are things I told you. These are we are experiencing lightning and how it's danger. The prediction also is not 100% accurate. Though some of the mechanisms are there, I'll show you. But still also very difficult, because all the times, because generally people die in the daytime. The night time is generally people take shelter. So if lightning happen also, if you are in the concrete house, so nothing will happen. So daytime only people went for some work, from their official works like that. They have to move outside. So all are not having the vehicle, what you call your car or something. So some people will scooter, motorcycle, or by walk like that. So death will be there. So but we have to follow some of the precautionary measures. How to save life if you have gone outside. There is 30-30 rule, lighting distance. Count the time from the flash to the bang, and for each 5 seconds between the lightning 1 mile away. If you go on counting every 5 seconds, 1 mile away. If it is 30 seconds, 6 miles away. That is how far distance the lightning is happening. You are in danger from lightning if you can hear thunder. But till you are hearing thunder, you should be inside the house. Don't go outside. When lightning hits the ground nearby, it is grounded and I am safe. Because how will you say? Because if you have strong earthing and a lightning rod in the top of your house, then through that top point, it will be that electrical current will flow to the ground through your electrical cables, and the earthing will absorb it. So you will not have any problem, and your house will also be safe. Flash to bang method is used to estimate lightning from your location. Divide the number of seconds by 5 to get the distance the lightning is away from you. Because from the lightning to thunder here, the distance, if you divide by 5, you will understand how far distance the lightning from your side or from your location. If you see lightning and it takes 10 seconds before you hear thunder, then the lightning is 2 miles away, because 10 divided by 5, that is 2 miles. When thunderstorms are in the area, no place outside is safe. Go inside. So this is some students or some people are playing. Here some people are playing football, some people are hockey like that way. So whether it is safe or not. So that it is not safe. So when there is thunderstorm lightning, do not play outside. So here also, river also there. Some people playing also, some people nearby also. Whether it is safe or not. No, it is not safe. So near the water body, you should not play. So you are on the hill top. So they are telling hilltop you are moving and lightning is happening. So whether it is safe or not, no, not safe. So you should not go outside or on top of the hill if lightning is happening. So this is a dog under the tree and lightning happened. Whether it's safe, that means dog or human or cattle, whoever may be, whether it is safe to take shelter under a tree or not. It is telling not safe. So when lightning or thunder occurring, do not take shelter under a tree. So if lightning is there, do not take a bath or do not swim in the pond or something, your swimming pool or somewhere like that. So it is not safe. So it is saying not safe. So this is a house. So it is telling that this house, but this house is not complete. Some tent type is there like that, some guard room like that, but it is not safe. This is not safe because it is not closed, open. So this is a car. So if lightning happened and you inside the car, whether it is safe or not, this is telling it is safe. Because if lightning happens, that electric current will flow over the area on the top of the body. It will not go inside. That's why when lightning or thunder happens, people close the doors and they stay inside. So it is better to save. So this is motorcycle. Some people may ask motorcycle because this is also something like that. They are going, but whether it is safe or not. So this is not safe. That's why when thunder or lightning is happening, it is advisable not to go outside and take rest somewhere in the concrete building. That's why different locations. So this government, they have constructed the what you call bus stands or some shelter, concrete shelter, because it's not closed, but somehow it is safe. So somebody is fishing. So they are telling the fishing in the river and lightning is happening, whether it is safe or not. So no safe. It's not advisable to make fishing while lightning happens. So this is small tent and under a tree they have put. So whether it is safe or not safe. Because either a tent or physically you are present, but under tree it should not be. This is a house, like in our Jagya, the people do. You see, the top is protected, but outside that sides are open. So it is not safe. This is a concrete house. This is a concrete house. You see, the house and doors are closed. It is safe. Because that's why they're telling in the house also one thing. This house should have facility of plumbing, like your water cables, water pipelines, and electrical wiring. If it is there, when a lightning strikes, then through that your water pipes or like that, you will that lightning discharge will flow to the ground. That's why sometimes If you take bath inside your bathroom also and outside thunder lightning there, so you may get also suck like that in your hand if you touch the water pipes. So there, when lightning strikes, somebody is watching TV, whether it is safe. No, they are telling it's not safe. If you hear the thunder or lightning, or lightning sound you see, lightning you see, and hear the thunder, then you stop your electrical appliances, computer, TV, all things you close down. Otherwise, all things will damage or they're destroyed. It's a house because there's a playground, people are watching like open. The top, there is nothing, any protection. So it is not safe. So this is a bus. So it is safe because bus doors are closed, students might be inside, so it will not have any problem. So this is a telephone. This is a land phone. This is not mobile, it's a land phone. Because they are telling not safe land phone. Because land phone, why not safe? Because the land phones, the cables are in by the electric pole, the telephone poles through that cable. But the electric current flow through the cables and it will come to your telephone line. And if you are making telephone, that is provided. Now also, the lightning or something, you can speak in the mobile inside the house. But in the outside, if you are mobile, then probability of lightning strike and death also there. Some reports have come recently. So people have died due to using mobile outside the house. If you are in the open space somewhere and lightning is going on or thunderstorm happening, then there is also danger and death can happen. Cell phone, he is selling it is safe, but it is inside the house, not outside. So outdoor worker safety measures, plan in advance your evacuation safety measures. So if anything happened, so avoid water, high ground, open spaces, metal objects, find shelter in a substantial building, primary source of shelter, facility with the plumbing, secondary source of shelter, vehicle. So the house having the pipelines, electrical cable fitting, that house is safe. And without electrical cable fittings and plumbing, so it is not safe. If any lightning strikes, that is, it may hit to the building also. Injured person do not carry an electrical charge because we believe that if somebody get electrical shock due to lightning and we do not touch, we feel that we may die. But in our house also, this commercial power line, if somebody get electrical shock, if you touch, you can also get electrocuted. But that thing will not happen for the lightning. If somebody is struck by lightning and get injured, people feel that no, if I am touching him or her, then I may also got electrical shock. No, it will not happen like that. So in lighting doesn't happen, but commercial power it probably there. Administer fast aid as quick as possible. If you're unconscious, check breathing and pulse. Person has a pulse but not breathing. Begin CPR. When is it that they check it that pulse? Check for other injuries because that's why the trained person is required. Like our OSDM, they have got ODRAF, NDRF. They are trained because ordinary people we are not trained. So if somebody get electrical shock, we can touch, nothing will happen. But to save his life or her life, so some of the practices we have to do that the electrical drills that only trained people then know. Outside, suppose the farmer is sitting in the working in the field and lightning happens, and if he comes to his building or a concrete house, it may be 20 minutes or 30 minutes. By that time, lightning will occur and the probability of death. But they are telling these are the small electrical leads are practiced in Sri Lanka because mostly lightning happen in Sri Lanka. They sit like in the latrine you are sitting. Your two will very small portion of two will touch to the ground, and your head will bow down little down, and you sit like this position whatever is shown. Then you can save your life. They are telling 60 to 70% life can be saved by this. In Sri Lanka, they have practiced like this. This type of drills they do in their country, awareness program they make like this. Warning signs. You can see it. Cardiopulmonary resuscitation. That means it's a cardiac time, a heart problem. That if lightning is there.
Sir, previous slide, please. Previous slide.
This is lightning.
See it, lightning fleet. Means once you see it, there is no somebody one who has seen a lightning, he will not never die.
No, he will not die because I told you. So suppose somebody is struck by lightning.
No,
So
sir. My question is there is a myth
uh,
in villages that if you see whether it is myth or reality, if you see the lightning, then you are safe. A particular lightning, if you have seen,
yeah, lightning seeing means already they are tossed somewhere.
already it has touched a light, exactly.
Some of the myths are there like that. If you are caught outside during a thunderstorm, you should crouch down to reduce the risk of being. Crunching does not make any safer outdoors. Run to a substantial building or a hard top. But if nothing is available, then you have to make that drill. Lightning never strikes same place twice. But it is not like that. Sometimes 2-3 times also lightning happens. If it is not raining or there are not clouds overhead, you are safe from lightning. Because lightning, thunder also without cloud it can happen. It doesn't cause rain all of the times. Rain and whatever things will happen if the moisture is available plenty. If moisture is not there, dry thunderstorm can happen also. Rubber tires on a car protect you from lightning by insulting from the rubber tires. I have shown you that motorcycle people also got electrocuted and died. So that's why rubber is not there because closed car or closed bus that is safe. If you touch lightning victim, you will be electrocuted. That's why they're telling if you touch lightning, you will be electrocuted. It's not like that. If somebody gets struck and injured, you want to save him or her, then you can touch and immediately shift to the hospital like that possible. Pay off corded phones, computers, and other electrical equipment that put you in direct contact with electricity. Avoid plumbing, including sinks, baths, and stay away from windows and doors and stay up purchase. Do not lie on concrete floors. And that means when lightning happens, do not sleep on the floor. I have shown you one poster sitting like in the Latin. Your toe will touch very little to the ground. If you cannot get indoors, immediately get off elevated areas such as hills, mountain. Never lie flat on the ground. Never shelter under a natural tree. Never use a clip or rocky over a hang of shelter. Immediately get out. So boating also is dangerous. If you are lightning happens, you are in the boat in the river. So probability of danger also there. But how will you protect? Lightning rods, ring conductor, lightning arrestor. Basic principle allow the lightning energy to flow through defined path without harming structure to the ground. Our main purpose is that how the lightning current will flow to the ground. So the Taj Mahal lightning conductor, how strong the lightning conductors? Taj Mahal down conductor. Eiffel Tower, Paris also small that they put through that the lightning current flows to the ground, causing any damage to the tower. Go inside a building, avoid to stay near elevated objects or isolated trees. If you are level ground, keep head as low as possible, but do not lie down. Avoid showering or bathing. Plumbing and bathroom fixtures can conduct electricity. Unplug appliances and other electrical items such as computers and turn off air conditioners. Power surges from lightning can cause serious damage. Avoid hilltops, open fields, the beach, or a boat on the water. So how will you know that lightning? Warning signals, hair begins to stand, skin begins to tingle. Standing upright may act as a lightning rod. If you are standing, the lightning current will flow through your head to the leg. So single stroke involves current as great 1 lakh amperes. Animals and humans can be electrocuted. Light 3 to 10 to the power 8 meter per second comes fast, then sound because sound speed is 330 meter per second at 0 degrees Celsius. So these are they are telling these lightning drills. Now in OSDM also they are trying to make our people that the farmers they are in the field and they cannot come to the building or nearby shelter. So they can do this practice. Somehow their life can be saved. Because it's hardly for a fraction of a second or 1 minute. After that, nothing will happen. Lightning forecast warning. Kala Vaishakhi warning, short range forecast. Because now also technology developed Doppler radars there. In Odisha, we have, though I have planned to put so many Doppler radars, Paradip, Gopalpur, Baleshwar, and Sambalpur. Only Paradip, Gopalpur functional. And nearby other states, West Bengal, Calcutta also, Vizag, that is Andhra Pradesh. So those radars are used for nowcasting in Odisha. cloud top temperature, satellite pictures of every 15 minutes available. There are 3-4 satellites are released by India government, ISRO. So every 15 minutes satellite pictures are coming, and location of lighting, the Earth network equipment also now available. So it provides information. So these are the Doppler radar locations in India. So these type of clouds are coming in from Doppler radar Paradip. This picture from Doppler radar Paradip is small white. The probability of thunder lightning. So lightning detectors, Indian Institute of Tropical Meteorology, Indian Institute of Tropical Meteorology, 4 locations: Baleshwar, Sambalpur, Raigada, Bhubaneswar. And the Earth network they have installed Jaipur, Berhampur, Cuttack, Panikoili, Keonjhar, Rourkela, Balagiri. Because one lightning detector can sense the lightning 400 kilometer distance, and 4 lightning detectors can strike at a time. Then they will give the location where the lightning like to happen next half an hour. So these are the circles I have put. So this is the instrument. The top. This is the lightning detector system. These are the meteorological automatic weather stations for wind, temperature, pressure, like that. And this is rainfall. This is only lightning detector. By this, because I don't know, it costs 30 lakhs. It was a lightning detector system, ITR SWA. This is Bhubaneswar. That's on Rourkela. This is also Berhampur. This type of signals will be seen because those lightning detectors will sense it, and there are some of the softwares or computer programs, and by that we can see where the lightning likely to happen. Small patches. This type of things will come. So it can generalize that thunderstorm with lightning and moderate rain likely to occur in the blocks of Harichandanpur, Anandpur, Kasipura, Hadgiri of Keonjhar district, and Kaptipada, Udola, and Thakurmunda of Bhairubhanj district, and Danagadi, Sukinda, Korei of Jajpur district between 2:40 and 3:45 p.m. today, 2nd August 20. Like that, some example I have shown you. So now this lighting detection system, we can get this type of pictures, we can anticipate, but seeing its movement also 1 or 2 hours before it can be predicted, but always it is not true. But from moving from this place to Baleshwar, maybe water vapor discontinued, so it may be weakened or dissipated. These are some of the pictures. And now also lightning detection system, outdoor alerting system is available. Half an hour also there will be a siren, like in the factory. They give the siren will ring, and people can hear a siren means there is lightning. So people can go to concrete building or take shelter somewhere, safe shelter. When thunder roars go indoors, lightning safety, this facility is equipped with an Earth network outdoor alerting system. So warning should, because when this is lightning detection system, warning available from Doppler radar, warning available, and from the cloud to top temperature, -70, -60 degree temperature. So that's why now also this is a old practice, but now also Twitter, your Facebook, WhatsApp, many ways the message can be transmitted, and electronic media, so many electronic media have come up, so they can display or they can provide the breaking news, so people can get information at least half an hour or 1 hour, and they can go to the safe locations to save their life. So encourage use of eco-friendly goods which may not, because lightning many occurring nowadays due to global warming. So our purpose is that to minimize the generation of greenhouse gases. If you are minimizing the generation of greenhouse gases, then global warming will reduce and atmosphere will not hot that much up. So if atmosphere is too much hot, then it can absorb plenty of water vapors. So that water vapor, without water vapor, cloud will not form. Like we are experiencing in December to February, we do not experience that much of severe weather because very low temperature. Low temperature, they cannot absorb plenty of moisture. When moisture is not there, cloud formation is zero or no bad weather is happening. But when March comes, so your temperature increases. When temperature increases, atmosphere can be heated. So atmosphere heated means it can hold plenty of moisture. and nearby we have got Bay of Bengal. So the flow moisture will come from Bay of Bengal, and cloud can be formed, and that cloud can be cumulonimbus cloud, and can cause what we call thunderstorm. That's why more thunderstorms are occurring now frequently nowadays as compared to the before 10 years back. So because due to global warming and urbanization also, because in city areas so many that is concrete roads are there, no vegetation is there. Vegetation there, solar radiation can be absorbed, and during photosynthesis process, evaporation will be there. Evaporation causes cooling, and that facility. And our wetlands also. Some of the in the Bhubaneswar also some big cities. If you see the wetlands, but it is sometimes and not pond like something wetlands. So the wetlands they absorb the solar radiation and that evaporation there. So city also not being hot too much. So probability of a severe thunderstorm also chanceless. But now also city also concrete. So heating there. So heat means so it can absorb water vapor, and we can anticipate the frequency of thunderstorm high also. Suggest to the policymaker like municipal corporation introduce solar, and instead of using our commercial power, because electricity we are getting by two processes. One is the hydroelectric process, another is thermoelectric process. Hydroelectric like our Hirakud dam, it doesn't have any effect to the greenhouse gas or environment. But thermoelectric process, that will get electricity we are getting by burning of fossil fuels like charcoal or petroleum products. So too much greenhouse gases are generated. That greenhouse gases they are being released to the upper atmosphere, and they absorb the Earth radiation, that is called terrestrial radiation, long wave radiation, and they re-radiate, and heat is continuing, and that heat is also increasing. That heat supports our problem. That's why they are telling NTPC or any thermal power construction or new thermal power may be minimized, and we can have using renewable source of energy like solar energy, wind energy, wave energy, like that. These things should have, so that we can minimize the generation of greenhouse gases, and global warming frequency or intensity can be decreased, and the natural calamity or natural hazards, including thunderstorm lightning, will be reduced. Thank you. So the questioning, if any questions.
Sir, can I ask one question? Sir, you told a person are safe if they are within a car, if doors are closed, door and windows are closed. But that time also, when that lightning happens, there will be some current and it will transmit through the tire only, which is rubber one.
No, that current will flow top of your body, that car body. It will not come inside, because you are sitting inside and you are not touching body of the car. That's why you are safe. Because that current will flow over the body and gradually it will be dissipated, or through the thing it will go down.
But ultimately it is touching the ground through rubber tires only, na?
Not touching, somehow that will flow and gradually it will be dissipated. But it will go to the ground anyhow, because the current, when there is the potential difference, where it is a low potential difference, it will automatically flow from high potential difference to low potential difference.
Agreed, but this tube you told that rubber is not a good conductor. It will not.
Rubber is insulator. Rubber is a insulator. So through rubber, it will. But the lightning, that current, it will generally happens because if you are like a motorcycle, the lightning current will hit your head, and through your head it will be going to the down.
Yes, sir. Being an insulator, it will not dissipate. That's why the current will be within the body of the car itself.
Body of the car, it will not have any harm. That's why body of the car, it will flow.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you.
So if anybody has a question, then.
Thank you, sir, on behalf of our organizing committee for your beautiful presentation. Your presentation has been very informative with excellent examples. Now I request participants to ask their question. Okay, sir. So there is no question. So we are going to end the session. Once again, thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you.
You all. I request participants to submit their day 5 assignment by 10 p.m. Thank you, sir.